When you ignore the narcissist, they will do this all the time, and it's very sad. Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to our platform. Today, we delve into the intricate behaviors exhibited by individuals with narcissistic tendencies, behaviors that may have caught your attention but not been fully understood. Our exploration centers on the day-to-day routines of such individuals, particularly how they respond when they perceive being overlooked. So get ready for an engaging journey into the domain of conduct associated with narcissism. Have you ever observed the erratic patterns in the behavior of those with narcissistic traits? How do they navigate extremes with such intensity, leaving you with a sense of unease? The shift from being a complete stranger to expressing fervent interest and then abruptly withdrawing attention can be both puzzling and disconcerting. This unpredictable conduct is a commonly employed strategy by individuals with narcissistic tendencies, and it serves a deliberate purpose. Following an intense shower of attention, they often pivot and withdraw. Despite its perplexing appearance, there is a method to this behavior. Their goal is to destabilize their relationship partner, deriving satisfaction from inducing discomfort and prompting questions about confidence and self-worth. For narcissists, the ultimate objective is to validate their own sense of worth. They take pleasure in drawing you in, arousing your curiosity, and then pretending disinterest. Through skillful persuasion, they convince both you and themselves that your presence or absence has no impact on them, fostering a distorted sense of self-assurance. Unwittingly, you become a pawn in their strategic game, and they delight in the turmoil caused by their capricious actions. When a narcissist abruptly ignores you, triggering the anticipated response of tension, confusion, and a subsequent search for clarification, it plays to their advantage. Your concerns and efforts to make sense of the situation fuel their ego, providing the sought-after approval and a feeling of significance. This orchestrated reaction aligns seamlessly with their expectations, especially when they employ tactics such as love bombing, languishing attention followed by sudden withdrawal. In this intricate game, individuals with narcissistic tendencies are adept players, aware that they can observe the unfolding drama from a distance. Once they commence ignoring you, they unwind, patiently await your reaction, and above all, expect you to seek contact for clarification or solace. This manipulative push and pull tactic often proves successful for narcissists, whether applied in their relationships or interactions within their social circle, consistently yielding the expected response. Regrettably, this repetitive pattern tends to persist, leaving the other individual ensnared in a perpetual state of anxiety and uncertainty. An unfortunate reality when dealing with a narcissist. Envision a circumstance where your response diverges from the expected. Visualize yourself displaying a comparable lack of interest when faced with withdrawal and complete disregard from someone. Initially, they may dismiss it as a passing phase, assuming your inevitable return due to their belief that your infatuation with them prevents prolonged separation. But what if the anticipated return never transpires? What if you sustain a distance, mirroring their disinterest, and proceed with your life as usual? In such scenarios, narcissists start experiencing a subtle uneasiness. Doubt begins to seep in concerning their behavior, assumptions, and even their self-trust. Questions flood their minds. Did I misinterpret the situation? Perhaps their interest is not as deep as presumed. Could I risk losing them if this game of indifference persists? Consistent with their narcissistic tendencies, they inevitably attempt to reconnect with you. Frequently, they adopt a renewed perspective, casually inquiring about your well-being with a nonchalant "Hello, stranger. How have you been? What's new with you? Why haven't you reached out? What's keeping you away?" It's as if they were not the ones who initially ignored you. Following this, they meticulously observe your reaction, searching for cues regarding your level of fear, dedication, or detachment, and evaluating whether your care is genuine. Their primary objective is to measure your interest in them. If they sense it, they escalate their so-called love bombing. They invest additional time caring for you, continue to captivate your attention, and attend to minute details that add an extra touch of uniqueness. Their ultimate goal is to heighten your emotional investment in them, empowering them to once again disregard you, create distance, and find comfort in the knowledge that your distress, anxiety, and concern originate from their calculated actions. Envision an alternative scenario where conventional roles are inverted. Picture yourself deliberately ignoring a narcissist who previously ignored you. Instead of pursuing them, visualize a situation where they choose to create more distance, and your response is to widen the gap between yourself and them. This conduct may leave the narcissist perplexed, particularly if they viewed you as a dependable source of narcissistic supply in the past. Not because you are engaging in their manipulative game, but because, seemingly effortlessly, you outmaneuver them at their own game, becoming the focal point of their fixation. This sequence of occurrences can take the narcissist by surprise. They've consistently upheld a belief in their superior cunning strategy and manipulative skills, viewing themselves as the puppeteer with you as the puppet. So, how is it that you appear to be gaining an advantage, confronting them with confidence? The narcissists foresaw your acquiescence to their previous assumptions, thinking that you would depend on them more than they would ever rely on you. However, they are now unsure as reality doesn't align with their anticipations. When you opt to disregard the narcissist, mirror their conduct, and emphasize your lack of interest, the narcissist frequently enters a profound phase of self-reflection. They ponder why you're reacting in a manner contrary to their expectations, fostering feelings of uncertainty and frustration. Ironically, these adverse emotions only intensify their focus on you. In specific instances, particularly when the individual can adeptly emulate the narcissist's behavior, the narcissist might become more captivated by their source than the source is by them. Should you respond in a similar fashion, the narcissist may fixate on unraveling your identity, probing your vulnerabilities, and comprehending how you outsmarted them at their own game. Narcissists, innately competitive, anticipate triumph in every interaction, grappling with understanding their shortcomings. Therefore, mimicking a narcissist can emerge as a highly effective strategy. It's vital, however, to acknowledge that this isn't a game and isn't a sustainable solution. The ultimate goal should be to disentangle yourself from the situation. When employing this approach, if a narcissist encounters someone they've previously misjudged or taken for granted, and realizes that this individual is unique and unpredictable, it compels them to engage in profound introspection. They may even question whether there are any resemblances between you and them. Ultimately, it confounds them why your behavior diverges from their expectations, why you're unpredictable, and why you don't conform to the norm. Predictability is paramount for narcissists concerning their sources of supply. They'd find comfort and a sense of control in understanding how the supply would typically react and behave. However, when the supply deviates from this predictable path, the narcissist may become intensely fixated on their source. It can be unsettling for individuals with narcissistic traits when their sources of supply begin displaying erratic behavior, showcasing a strength and resilience that the individuals had not anticipated. The supply no longer conforms neatly to the carefully crafted mold the narcissist has established for them. This unpredictability, coupled with the apparent strength of the supply, may induce feelings of unease and preoccupation in the narcissist. Often, this preoccupation evolves into an obsession. The narcissist finds their thoughts consumed by the supply, giving rise to various questions. Why isn't the supply conforming to expectations? How did the supply develop such resilience? Is there a way for the narcissist to regain control of the situation? These inevitable queries unintentionally whirl around in the narcissist's mind. Consequently, the narcissist invests a significant amount of emotional energy into the supply. They grapple with these issues, engaging in continuous contemplation over days, weeks, or even months, signifying an inevitable emotional investment. While dealing with the unpredictable nature of the supply, the narcissist's emotional investment intensifies. Narcissists often come to realize that they expend considerable emotional energy on individuals who deviate from the predetermined plan they have set. The objects of the narcissist's attention and emotional investment are typically individuals with the capability to outmaneuver or subdue them. Navigating a situation where a narcissist becomes emotionally invested in you can be challenging, as attachment becomes more intricate over time. Therefore, it is essential to establish and maintain distance from the narcissist, refraining from providing them with reasons to fixate on you. While initially, It may seem like prevailing in a psychological tug-of-war with a narcissist. It can lead to them uncontrollably fixating on you over time, introducing a toxic element into your life. If the narcissist has developed a strong emotional attachment, separating from them may present difficulties. Opting for immediate distance and letting go is the preferable approach. Avoiding emotionally draining exchanges with the narcissist is crucial, as this may deepen their emotional investment, complicating your exit from the toxic relationship. In situations where a narcissist is ignoring you, adopting a similar attitude can be the most effective strategy. The worst-case scenario involves craving their attention and attempting to regain their favor. It's essential to resist falling into this trap. Instead, mirroring their behavior by ignoring them helps preserve your dignity and self-respect. Recognizing when you are dealing with someone playing manipulative games is imperative. Once discerned, planning your exit becomes crucial. Extended engagement in such relational dynamics can have adverse effects on your mental and emotional health, underscoring the significance of prioritizing your departure. Narcissists harbor a distinctive mindset marked by an unwavering pursuit of triumph and the outward projection of confidence. However, when faced with uncontrollable or unpredictable circumstances, they may intensely focus on specific individuals or situations. This hyperfocus, though detrimental, mirrors their cognitive processes. Moreover, narcissists may enter a mental loop if their perceived understanding of a situation is later disproven, resulting in a draining fixation on understanding and controlling the circumstances. Notably, narcissists often yearn for others to actively pursue them. In the event that you choose to disregard them, and they counter by actively pursuing you, it remains crucial to stand firm in concluding the relationship, regardless of their attempts to reconcile. The primary step in safeguarding yourself against a narcissist is recognizing the toxicity of the connection. Equipped with an understanding of their thought patterns and manipulative strategies, you can strategically plan your departure. While adopting a mirroring approach to their behavior when they ignore you may be a tactical move, the ultimate objective should be to sever ties with the unhealthy relationship. Prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being is of utmost importance. To sum up, navigating challenging relationships becomes more feasible with a comprehensive awareness of the mental tactics and manipulations employed by narcissists. If you found this information valuable, remember to subscribe and give it a positive rating. Feel free to share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments section. Until our next interaction, take care and assert your authority.